Hey, everybody. So I'm on a different, I'm on my laptop. So let's talk. Okay. Just got back from going house hunting, just looking at model homes. You know, like back in the time when I was young with my mother, I still remember those warm and charming days. So we went out looking at house houses and just me and friend, you know. I remember, God, those were the good old days. Get some tea, some Tylenol, Alka-Seltzer, I don't know, Pepto-Bismol, I don't know. I just remember when I would go to apartments or not apartment homes, looking at homes with my mom, because she was a designer, clothes, and as well as she liked to do home designs. Okay, decorate the house. You newly move in. You. Um, so I just remember, it was nothing like to go walk into a development section to go look at homes and to go and go look at them. They greet you and say, "Hi, come on in." And here's the brochure, here's the layout, all the prices and square footage and the area, how we're going to be expanding and blah, blah, blah. They're so excited to show you the houses. Back then, your houses would be built and you had a lot, LOT, a lot where your house sat. You had a front yard and a backyard. Okay. You're going to get an investment in that. Sitting on some property. Now, lovelies, I don't even know where to begin. So we drive out to a couple, and there was a model set just down the way. And I said, "Oh, I've been wanting to go take a look at those." And they only had 40 houses that they were buying, that they were building for this development over here down the way. Just a hop, skip, and a jump. Okay. So that was the first one. Um, let's see. What's it? Okay, I think it was this. Okay. Doesn't matter. It's all shocking. Um, I think it was this one. Yeah, it's this one. So when we go in, my friend and I, we took my car, drove up, parked, everything. We're dressed casual. We pull up to go look at the model homes, and the first guy we meet, he gives us the listing, gives us the brochure and the layout and stuff of the homes, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm not gonna say the names of the homes or anything like this. Um, Now, lovelies, I want you to understand this. This is in California, what I'm looking at, okay? It's in California. So we go into the first house. We skipped the first one, went into the second one. It was 1,600 square feet. Hey, Mystic Healer, 1,600 square feet. It was 1692. Two-story, three to four bedrooms, three baths, two-car garage. Starting price. Now keep in mind what the square footage is. 1692. Starting price $609,990. Okay. So we're looking at resident two. Go in there, we're looking. I'm like, okay, this looks good. It's carpet. I'm like, okay, no problem. I'm looking at it. We're walking through. Everything's good. My friend is still out looking at another set of houses and she's sending me pictures of the one she's looking at. So we're just walking around, and it's kind of funny. And I just remember back in the day when you would go in, they had the listening monitors to you, listening to people make comments as they're walking through the house. Now, I'm going to tell you what you're greeted with when you walk into these model houses. When you walk in, first thing, there's a blue light thing above your head. That's the number one. Second, when you walk in, there's sensors throughout the whole home. Then there's cameras and listening things all throughout the whole house as you're walking. So it was funny. I'm not used to that, because I'm thinking back in the day how you just kind of walk in and do your thing. You look around. So my friend and I were walking and she goes, oh, look, cameras. They watching us walk around in the house, listening to us. I said, oh, you listening? Hey, how's it going? How, I want to do it. Hey, yeah. So already the guy knows that, yeah. So we're walking around and I'm looking. So I started going into this thing. Okay, this 2-story house. How many steps are they setting up these 2-story houses? Okay, with this company. So I start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 16 steps to get upstairs. All right. And my friend goes, 7. And I say, yeah, okay, seven steps, 7 heaven. All right. So we get up there, we're looking. Now, a lot of the things, what was happening, I noticed right off the bat, the laundry room where they put your washer and dryer, they have this little shelf coming out cabinet that you cannot reach up into if you got these big ass bulky laundry washer and dryer. They were pretty, but they were big enough to put a body in them. Okay. And they're in front. So if you're 5'3" like me or less, forget it. You're not going to be able to get into your shelving stuff to get your stuff. You're going to have to be on a ladder to reach up over your washer and dryer to get into your stuff. Okay, so that was already like, nope. Then we started looking at the color themes. Color themes, a lot of white, beige. I'm like, okay, yeah, this looks good. Sinks are big, no divisional sinks. I'm a huge bathtub person. Okay, I'm big on the bathtub. You know me. Welcome to Be So Light. I'm giving you some insight about what's going on with the houses now. So I'm walking around and we're looking at the rooms and I see the master bedroom. I'm like, oh, good. Let's go to the big master bedrooms. Okay, it's good. You can put the bed here. You can do, okay, what's the bathroom look like? Yay. And I go, oh, no, just has a shower in the bathroom. Big shower. I'm like, no, hell no. If I'm going to be paying $609,909 for a house, give my ass a bathtub in the master bedroom. Don't be giving me just a shower. Because I'm going to need to soak after being stressed out from working my jobs to maintain payments for the mortgage. So give me a bathtub so I can sit and put my Epsom salts in there and de-stress from the day. Don't give me a shower. You no, give me a bathtub. I don't want to have to walk down the hallway where the kids' rooms are to go into their little bathtub to go take a bath. No, 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 no. Give me a bathtub. Okay, that's all I kept saying. I'm like, there's no bathtub in it. What the hell is this? So I was like, what? So then your kitchen layouts. Now the appliances are great. Samsung refrigerator, stove, nice, good, loved it. A lot of the feng shui issues are right when you open your front door, it leads straight into your home, straight into the living room, straight shot. So you have to put a Bakwan mirror on the back wall of the living room to redirect that front door energy back forward so it's not bringing in bad chi through your front door. Okay. So I was looking at that. Then I noticed when we went into two of the different model property where we looked at the model homes, when you go into the bedroom, there's these like this speaker thing right above the bed. And I'm like, what the hell is that thing right above the bed? That's not. And the lights. Oh my God. Wait. Let me back up first before I get to the speaker. Now, forget about bringing in your lights unless you're going to have them on nightstands in the bedroom. Because in one room, just the kitchen and the living room area had 20 ceiling lights. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of lights in here. What is this? Beam me up, Scotty time? I'm like, dang, look at all the lights in the ceiling. And I said, I don't like this because as soon as one of these lights go out, you gotta go get a light and replace that one. Oh, then the next one will go out. It'll be boom, 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 boom. I'm like, so I'm not feeling that. I'd rather have just a regular track light system, but not all these lights up in the ceiling. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, so my friends are, oh, maybe they're dimmer. So she's over there trying to dim it and it's not dimming. I said, that ain't working. So now let's get back to this thing above the beds. Okay, so there's like this speaker thing. You can see like a little light coming out of it, like a little blue light thing. And they got cameras like all in the bathroom areas, up in vents and stuff, watching you walk through, and they're listening to everything you're saying. I just don't care. I said it like it is. So I look up there and I said, oh, maybe that's for when you hook up your music and you want to listen to it and you hook it up to the top. And then we both stopped and looked at each other. She goes, yeah, Bluetooth. I go, yeah, above your bed. Not on the side, like one up, like by the door or up in the door, but right over your bed area. No, no, no. I kept looking. I'm like, I go, that's not good for a way. So we walk out. So I'm like, and I'm sick of this carpet. Ah! So we're walking through. We go to the other ones. We look. It was good. It was fine. You can definitely tell that in this set, when you're upstairs and you look out your shower window, your neighbor can see you too. You can actually just reach out and just touch someone. Don't even have to have AT&T involved. Just reach out, touch someone. There you go. Hey neighbor, you got some salt over there? Can I have some? Thanks so much. Yeah, I'll see you down when I go downstairs. Yeah. There's no space. So like, imagine if you're having an argument in the home. God forbid if you're arguing about something crazy. Your neighbors will hear you. And here's another thing. What if you and your neighbor have the same TV hookup? and you're using the remote. Not good. Yeah, no, not feeling that. So then we left there. So the highest price home, the third one that we went into was 2,054 square feet, three-car garage. That was a whopping 689,990. Okay, that's just starting fee. Okay, all right. So we were done with that one. So then we drive over to the hill yonder. So now we notice as we start approaching hilly areas, the price gradually goes up. I could honestly say goes up about another $2,000, $3,000 more. Okay, doesn't go up as much in square footage. Hold on. Yeah, no. Yeah. Okay, stays kind of about the same in square footage, but where you're losing your space in your homes, these new homes when they're building them, you're losing them when they build the laundry room and they put the cabinet space. Then you're losing it when they make the bathroom area, how they're doing the bathroom. So watch your footage on where your space is going, bathroom, and then in the kitchen. Now, if you're a big family, and I can understand if you have five, six kids or something, and you're in a big house. Hi, lovely. Hey, Grace. And you're in a big house, okay? I get having the island, a big island in the middle, and you got your chairs and stuff all around. I get that, okay? But here's the problem, and this is what we notice when we're walking into these houses. We're walking in and we're seeing, okay, you walk in, boom, here's a room right here. You can make it an office. Great. Okay. Then you see when you step into the kitchen, you have kitchen, island, table. Okay, fine. But then the next houses we went into, we had kitchen, table before the kitchen. So table before the kitchen, table before the kitchen. Now the kitchen and an island. Oh, now look, another table to sit at. I'm like, there's a lot of table. No, it doesn't stop there. Please, it doesn't stop there. Okay? In my mind, I'm saying to myself, who the hell are buying these houses looking like this? I know this is just the staging of a house. I know what staging designing is. But it's the staging designing. There are some designings, stagings of a house that I had to take pictures of because whoever gave these people a license to stage these houses, these people, first of all, need to stop smoking whatever. Get off the drugs. Stop drinking. When you go into stage these houses, because there are some things that we saw that made me go, oh my, what's the situation in this room? I'm paying what for this? I have pictures. I have evidence of the torture that the stagings are doing to you. So, okay. So, I'm walking around and I'm like, okay, so this house we go to, it's sold out, but we go to residence 7. There's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage. 749,990. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let me show you how weird the the price of the houses started going up, and we started seeing weird stuff and started smelling more toxicity in the home. I literally was getting a headache in the homes and was saying, "This is a toxic house." I literally started feeling my life force shrinking down. And then I was paying attention. This is something I want you to make a note of. When you walk into the bedroom, say like the master bedrooms, and you have that walk in door to the bedroom, and your bed is facing the door that comes into your bedroom. Pay attention to how much bed space you have where your feet. You do not want your feet pointing out the doorway of the bedroom because that is called the coffin position in feng shui. And that is where your body alignment is pulling chi out through that door. It's pulling you. So this is not good. And all of the places that we went into had these big, weird looking mirrors in them. And it was really interesting because my friend's walking, she's looking, I love these mirrors. And then she was paying attention. And y'all know I told you I wanted you to take a look at the movie Mirrors. Okay. So she stopped and I go, "What's wrong?" She goes, "I saw you move forward, but it was like delayed in this." She goes, "Girl, these mirrors are distorted." I said, it's time to leave. Let's go." Let's get out of here. There was one mirror in the master bedroom that was this big gothic looking mirror, and it looks like something out of a fairy tale storytelling, and it looked just like the mirror that was in Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, who's the fairest of them all. I was waiting for the little genie or the thing to pop up in the mirror. I was like, look how big this mirror is. I said, no, 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 no. And it's facing the bed. No, 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 no. So went ahead and left out of there. Then we went up to the next home division. Are you ready? Here we go. Now I want you to take a deep breath now, lovelies, because this is about to get some good, some that left us questioning. So we walk through the front door. Hopefully you can see it. And this was the first thing that we see. Now I'm going to open it up. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And this is all over the wall in the dining living area. Monkeys with the bananas. So now the price range of this, hold on, you're going to just, I know this is just staging, but they sell the model homes afterwards, the as is, they sell them. So, I'm just, I'm trying to be fair here. I'm trying to be, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so this one, yeah. Okay, this one that we were looking at. Okay, yeah, yeah. You want the bananas with the monkeys, the monkeys on the wall and your dining table sitting there. Okay, okay, that's the setting that hunter's green all the way. Oh, they had brick on some of the walls in the bedroom, so you're gonna be limited to where you can hang things in the room. Yeah, brick. And then weird things that normally go on the outside of the house are now becoming part of your inside of the house. So this house with the monkey and the banana design starts off at 1 million. No, I didn't stutter. 1,049,990. Okay, and it's only 2,405 square feet. This is a 3 to 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathrooms. Okay, so I'm like, what the hell is going on? So this house that we're walking around in, I didn't take a picture of the polka dot room because when we got to the polka dot room, I couldn't even walk in it. It was just so distorting my mind, and it was polka dots everywhere, and it was just like, I'm like, what is this? I said, I can't even walk in this room because it's messing with my brain. So we couldn't even walk in. I just said, I can't deal with it. Okay, so that was that. So then we go into another model. Okay, okay, now I'm gonna show you this. Okay, see that? See the design? They put the wallpaper design on top of the ceiling. You see the cheetahs? The cheetahs are on the ceiling. Let me open that up a little more for you. You got a nice chandelier, but they put the cheetah on top of on top of the ceiling. So you got the wallpapering on the ceiling. You got the spotlight therapy going on here. So we looked at that and I said, the cheetahs are on the ceiling. She goes, "What's going on in these?" I said, "I don't know." Okay, that. Okay. Keep in mind that they set it up with the yellow. Okay, that. Then next to that room, they did this. Now keep in mind, this is $1 million house. Mm, mm, mm. Uh, uh, uh. Super nachos, super macho. I saw that and I was like, another room we saw had black stripes going, three big black stripes going up the ceiling down towards the bed. I said, "So are we programming this child to have a future in prison? Is this what we're doing?" The black and white bars across the ceiling, all the way down towards the bed. No. So I'm like, what is this? Reverse poltergeist? What is this? I don't understand. So then we get to a baby room. Okay, so here's the baby room. We thought it was kind of cute, not too damaging. Okay, not too crazy. Until you really look at the cheetahs, pink cheetahs, in this kind of wall texture. Okay, well, that doesn't do it for you. Okay, I got one that's gonna really make you think twice about what the hell. Then we found a home. Still looking at the $1 million ones now because the price has gone up. We've left the 8, we left the 9. I think there was only one that was a 949, 990. Then it went up millions right there. Okay, here we go. So here's the background. Okay, bananas on the wall. Let me open that up more so you can see it. Bananas. Wallpaper on the wall. So this obviously was done for female. So what are you saying? You want this person to wake up every day looking at bananas on the wall? What? So I know they heard my mouth. I know. So I did get some good things. Like this is how the showers are being made now. So some of your showers are gonna have some creativity. That's a shower. And then I felt like somebody heard me when I was talking about give me a flipping bathtub. What's so hard about a flipping bathtub? And finally, somebody heard me. A nice bathtub. And I was like, yes, that's good. I like the bathtub. So I don't know. Now, the only reason why I'm picking on that is because I know these are model homes and they sell them afterwards. They can sell them with everything in it. They can sell them the way they're designed. And then you put your own bed and everything in there because the beds aren't real. That's nothing but a slab of wood and the stuff is slapped on top. So that's how that sets up. But there were some of the homes that we walked into that when they clean the shower area, when people walk in, they're not cleaning their feet or whatever, we smelt mold in the shower and the bathroom area. It smelled moldy. I said, that shouldn't be smelling like that. And then some of the closets were a little moldy smelling. I'm sensitive to mold. So I know what mold smells like. So I'm looking at this like, what the hell? So as we're walking around and we're looking at these homes, we're looking at colors, looking at the geometric shapes of what they're putting. We're looking at how they frame the room, how the room is cut, how high the ceilings are, how low they are. We're looking at the dynamics of the bathrooms and how much space. A couple houses that we went into, kid you not, there was a laundry room upstairs, and then there's a laundry room downstairs. And I was like, okay, um, all right. Okay, so two washers and two laundries. And I get it. If you have a lot of kids, and yeah, you might want to have it all going. But then I'm looking at energy efficiency. I'm looking at how much is it going to cost you to keep that home warm, cooled off, lights. It felt like I felt literally like I was walking in all these houses. They all have one thing in common. It felt very draining. It felt very tiresome. There was only maybe one when we walked in, and it was like, oh, great. But the longer we were in it, I started feeling like, oh, it's time to get out of here, you know? So there's a lot of technology stuff that's in your home. There's a lot of different things behind in the closet areas where they're putting um your electrical panel. That's huge now. There's no simple. You remember how your electrical panel you flip it over and you go click click click. No, no, there's a whole computer thing now going on with the house. And some of them have it with the code to get in. Some of them have it with a like a app thingy or something to get into the house. It's like maybe a key. If the power goes out, you're gonna need a key. Okay. So the highest price range that we saw today was a two-story, five-bedroom, four and a half bath, and a bonus room. Ooh, and a three-car garage that went for $1,349,990. So I'm going to tell you how interesting it is when you're just going out to go look at homes. I just kept saying, just out walking, just wanting to take a look at your houses, looking at colors and looking at color schemes, looking at how you guys pair things up. Boy, did I get a mouthful. That's all. Letting them know I'm not interested in coming and I'm not buying a house. I'm looking at your setup because these houses here are too close. You don't have enough space. So as we're just walking around, and some people were very greeting, others were Like I said goodbye to the agent of the thing. Said bye, have a nice day. She completely ignored me because she was talking to some uppy people. And then they turned around almost in unison. They turned at the same time and looked at me and my friend, and they were just like, and then they went back talking. It was so weird. It's like they turned at the same time and then turned back and all started talking at the same time again. I was like, and I said, "Did you catch that?" She goes, "Yeah, it's weird. Are they real? Or are they clone?" I said, "I don't know. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here." So if you're out house looking, California, if you're a young person and you make billions of dollars, no problem. If you're a retiring person, you didn't make all your billions, there's a problem. Um, if you got a lot of children and it takes two of you to work to pay the mortgage and everything and the schools and all that, yeah, no. But they're all stuck together and they're all have this toxic smell inside. So the $1 million homes don't have carpet. They all have the um, nice wood floors, huge open space. They have the wine room off right. It kind of threw me for a loop because if you're coming through your front door, I don't want my wine room right there in the hallway. It needs to be somewhere off to the side, temperature control. I don't want where heat and stuff is coming in and it's right there and it's with glass. The glass is right there. I was like, no, no, give me a solid door, cover that, and let's bring that off to the side. And a lot of your space that you're going to be losing in these houses is where they're putting a lot of big counter like spaces in the kitchen and it's just so that's what that was. And only one house I counted had 18 steps to get upstairs. All the rest of them were 16 steps to get upstairs. 16. Okay. Countertops in the $1 million homes were beautiful. This is where you get your red garnet mixed into your countertops, and you have the chips of like tourmaline and pyrite that's in the mixing of your countertops. So those were good. In your other homes that stayed below the $1 million pricing, it was just your straight um, stone type of countertop, but not too fancy. Had a good gloss on it. Um, the cookware is beautiful. Some of the designs of how they would display your cabinets that had just the glass front on it for your dishes. That's pretty. If some people don't mind how they display their dishes, if you have nice classic dishes or antique dishes that you bring out for the holidays, that would be a good way to display them. Some of the three table type of thing that's in the house, how you have it set up, I would take the extra table out, set up two chairs out by the window and a little table there, and let that be a reading section. Let that be a place where you sit and do a reading section. Um, but yeah, it's the prices are crazy out here in California. And I'm not sure the lowest pricing home was 579,990. That was the lowest pricing one. That was the lowest one. And like I said, the highest one was 1,349,990. Oh, excuse me, I misspoke. I definitely misspoke. 1,449,990. Okay. And that's for your 5-6 bedroom and the 5 bathroom with a guest suite. Now this is the one that had the mother-in-law bedroom. When you walk in, it kind of was confusing. You walk in, off to the left immediately was a separate, like, almost like an apartment. You walk in, there's a living room, then right there was a little kitchen, then off to the side was a washer and dryer. I was like, whoa. And had their own own door entry to that room. So that was like a mother-in-law. Then you walk around, it had bathroom, and then her master bathroom in the back, and her own private balcony right there. I was like, wow. And then come out of that, and then boom, you start into the regular house, going into the kitchen, going into all the regular stuff. And I was like, all righty. So that was the adventure walking out. A lot of the homes, feng shui wise, had a lot of sharp arrow points in the homes, especially if they were putting the island that was really super big, too pointed, cutting energies, too close to stove areas, not enough space out, too big, um, taking up that space. So that's what looking at the homes and the property, and but some of the designs on some of the houses was like, wow, okay, that's interesting. But some of the staging now, I know the staging is just a part of, just to kind of give you an idea. I get that. But here's the thing, the staging, how a house is staged, is also the one that gives you the idea of, wow, I like that color scheme. I would like to use that color scheme in my home. I like the blending of that. Or I like that kind of furniture setup. That's beautiful. Where can I order that? That's it's talking to you, because if you're going to get that kind of house that has that setup, you're looking at the size of the furniture, how it's going to fill up, how is it flowing, how does it make you feel when you're walking through that house. As soon as you walk through a house, you'll know if you like it or not. As soon as you step in, take a couple steps, you know if you like it or not. If you don't like it, it doesn't give you butterflies in your stomach, that's not your house. Then you can walk around the other houses, and then there's a house that you'll walk into, and there's a kinship with it, and it feels good, and it makes your heart sing. That's the house. That's the one that feels good. Okay. A lot of the newer houses is all about the money. I get it. I understand that. But it's also about not giving you enough of a backyard. We didn't see very much of a front yard. Okay. Um, and then as you get up into the millions, they expanded a little bit more with a patio, some lawn, fireplace out on the back of your, you know, patio area. I was like, oh, okay. Was really interesting. Was cool. I'm glad I went with her to go to take a look. She looking at two more, and I think she just finished up. But her last report, she went into another model home area. She says, "Oh my gosh, the there was a shower that could actually hold 12 people." I like what? Look at the shower to hold 12 people in there. All that glass you have to try to keep squeaky clean. Where's the drain? That's so weird. I know they probably have the flat drain, but I see a problem right there where that water could come out underneath that glass in time. And then your bathtub. Now this is a nice bathtub. She took a picture of a nice bathtub at this place. That's a nice one. But you're still, even with the bathtub, I would be asking him, hey, what kind of finish is on that bathtub? Because I don't want to get a bathtub where it's fiberglass and I'm trying to keep it clean and every little thing you put in it, it stains it, or it loses its ability to clean it off well. It just gets this dull looking stain on it. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all. just I just I think I went into it with the whole thing of, oh, I just want to take a look and see what are the new designs now, how are they putting things together. And when I started seeing the wallpaper monkey things and cheetahs on the ceiling and banana wallpapering, I was like, then big black stripes going down the wall, and I'm like, Edward Scissorhands, maybe? What's going on here? Beetlejuice? What's happening here? You know. And one room, oh my God, one room that we walked in, it was on the down floor. It was just one level. Right when we walked in, you go around the corner and there's a bedroom right there. Couldn't even step into it. She said, there's something hanging out in this room. I said, yeah, not good. So we didn't even look at it. Um, yeah. So those are the kind of things out here in California that we're dealing with homes, how much they cost. Wow. This is why people want to have and make their own homes. Get a little plot of land and you design your own home the way you want it, the way you want it to be in balance with Mother Earth, the way you want it to feel grounding. I did not feel any groundedness in these homes. I felt a lot of energy coming to my crown chakra. I felt a lot of like anxiousness in those homes. And some of the way the stairs, if you have stairs that don't have a break in them and it's just a straight down shot, you got to be able to break that energy, because that creates like a vertigo effect. And then sometimes when people come down the stairs, they can lose their footing because it's just this pulling energy. You're going to have to slow that energy down of how those stairs flow. So I would highly suggest a lot of people who are going to buy homes, if you're looking at homes, learn about feng shui, learn about things like that, because it will help you when you're looking for a home. It'll help you look at a house from a different point of view so that you're not getting a house that can make you sick. Okay, literally make you sick. These homes, I say, when they were building these houses, when we had all the rainstorms and stuff, these all of that wood got wet. There's no way to avoid it. So did they go through and dry it all out to make sure there wouldn't be a problem? Do they put a treatment on it? No, they just go ahead and put that sheetrock up and hope for the best. And then people always say, "Oh, I'm having problems in my house and it's brand new. I shouldn't have problems in my house and it's a brand new house." Well, honey, maybe it's not about the land that it lives on, but maybe it's about the people who built the house, the stress, the anger. Maybe somebody was going through a divorce, health stuff, something bad in another company that they work for. And as they're hammering, they're thinking about that. I remember we were looking, when my parents were looking around for a home. I remember in that time walking into one of the houses, and whoever was in charge of putting the carpet down purposely left turned up nail points randomly in the carpet. So when you're walking, your shoe would get caught on these random nail sticking up through the carpet. And so the real estate person would say things like, "Oh, we're so sorry. They must have just laid the carpet down and not get the nails up." I'm like, "How do you not get the nails up if you're laying down new carpet?" Okay. So that's what that was. And some of the pictures, I kid you not, just go out and go look at houses just for the fun of it. And that's what we were doing. She's thinking she wants a bigger house. I'm just thinking I would love a home that's just not toxic like the ones that I smell. I don't need a big gigantic home. I want a home that's just nice, comfortable, and able to have a couple people come over for fun and eat good meals and talk, and but not a big gigantic house. Those I No, I don't want to have to clean that. No. That's for them younger people. That's younger people. That's for you. Those bigger houses. So what I'm seeing now, what's going to happen is people are going to have to go in as a community group and purchase a home together in order to, if you want to have that home life. But is that the lot that you want to be on? Do you want to be that close to people at arm distance? Do you want that? Or do you want a plot of land where you have a big home and you can plant a garden, you can put more things on it and do things versus being on the tractor home setup? Okay. So, yeah. And the curtains now, they have these big, I saw a lot of Rome and Greek theme. How some of the designs for your curtains, how they had the big bulky rods to hang the curtains on. And I was like, wow, look at that. That's different. And the sinks, forget about your double sinks. That ain't happening. You're just going to get a single sink. That's it. And it's going to be deep. A deep single kitchen sink. It's going to be deep. Okay? It's not going to be double. And you're not going to have the convenience of washing your dirty dishes over here and then sitting them over here so they can dry off. No, you're not going to have that convenience. No. Big, just big sink. Big washer and dryers. Okay. Put a person in it. Anyway, that's my report from living in California and how are these houses built now. Take a look and how they staged the houses to give you a never can get it out of your mind ever again after you see some of the staging schemes that are put inside these model homes. Yeah, whoever did the cheetah thing and the bananas on the wall, they seriously need a vacation, obviously. So anyway, lovelies, I'm gonna go and watch a little bit of Sage Goddess Crystal show. I sure hope Athena comes back soon with some kind of wrath and take her business back. Um, I don't know. I don't know how that's all panning out. But I like to look at the crystals and see what the crystals are and wish that would be back in balance. But lovelies, I will see you tomorrow for day 3 for our continuing on our galactic portal work. Just go take a look around in these model homes and see what they're doing. Some are good points, but the majority of it, see how it makes you feel. Do you want to live in that? Just saying. Have your eyes wide open and see it well. All right, lovelies. Be good to yourself. Much love. Bye.